What's up, it's Ashley, and today I'm going to be telling you 3 short stories about my job that I've had to deal with. 1 is embarrassing, 2 is straight up nasty, and the 3rd one is just rude. Like, what? Hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so we might as well just start off with the embarrassing story first. I work in a restaurant, and this one was about a year ago. I went to go bring this single guy his food. I bring him his food, and as soon as I set down the food, he takes a big ass bite of his food, and I'm like, okay, I guess that's it, you don't eat anything. So I'm like, okay, enjoy, and I start to walk away, and he tries to stop me, but you know, he couldn't say anything because his mouth was filled with food. I turn around, and he's like, like, you know, he's like doing this. So I was like, what does this mean? Like, I don't, what are you trying to say to me? I don't understand. So I'm like, oh, okay, I think I get it. I slowly start to bring my fist up, and I meet my fist to his, and I fist bumped him. It turns out he didn't want to fist bump me. It turns out after he swallowed his food, he said he wanted a to-go bag. What? Who holds a bag like this? First of all, you hold a bag like this. I was like, what? And how embarrassing. I fist bump a guest that didn't want to fist bump me. That was just rejection right there. It was so embarrassing. Okay, I know you guys want to hear the disgusting story now. This actually happened about a week ago. So I'm standing at the front desk and I see this older woman, probably in her mid-60s, start to walk towards the front. I was like, okay, I'm going to open the door for her as she's leaving. So I'm standing at the front door, and she looks like something is wrong. And I'm like, oh, like, here, I'm gonna get the door for you. She's like, oh no, it's fine. So I'm standing there, and I guess she's about to go to the restroom that's down the hall. All of a sudden, this big ol' stank just hit my freaking face, and I'm like, whoa, what the freak is that smell? As soon as she walks past me, it's just reeking of smell now. So I look at her, and then I look down. Her pants was filled with shit all down her leg. I was kind of gagging at this point, but at the same time, I felt bad for her. Like, that's embarrassing for her, but disgusting to everyone around her because everyone's starting to smell the stank and they're gagging, and oh my god. I had to leave the front desk for a while because the stink would not go away. Her husband is now sitting up front waiting for her, and so I had to come up to the front desk because the front desk was getting phone calls and everything. I start to hear this yelling noise from the bathroom, and it's her yelling for her husband to come and help her. But the thing is, he didn't hear her calling his name, so I had to go up to him awkwardly and be like, sir, I think your wife is calling for you in the restroom. He knocks on the restroom door, and I hear her say, I need pants. He leaves and gets something in his car, and then he comes back, and I'm at the front desk. He gives me this thing in this bag and says, here, you need to go give these to her in the restroom. When he gives me this bag, in my head, I was like, me? What? Hell no, motherfucker. It smells like in there. I'm gonna pass the out. I'm gonna die in there. My family may never see me again once I enter in there. Before I enter the restroom, I take a deep breath. I go in, I'm holding my breath, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Is she gonna open the stall? I'm gonna see all this shit everywhere? Like, no way. I was like, okay, ma'am, I'm gonna slide it under the stall. So I slide it as far as hard as I can so it can reach her. She's like, can you have my husband come in the stall? And at this point, I'm losing my breath, and I'm starting to gag because I'm breathing in the stank. That is basically the end of this disgusting story. It was a pretty shitty situation, and I hope it never happens again. Okay, so working in a restaurant, I have dealt with many rude people, but never have I ever had someone literally get down to my level and start to be rude to me. Here we go. If you know me, I am not tall at all. I am 5 foot flat. I'm at the front desk greeting people that are coming inside the restaurant. This guy and his friend come inside, and I greeted them saying, hi, welcome, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. I would say they were both probably in their mid-30s, late 30s. This guy approaches me and all of a sudden, he gets down on his knees to talk to me. He's literally getting down on my level to try to make small talk with me. He thought he was so funny. You can tell by his facial expression that he's laughing on the inside. There this guy is on his knees talking to me, and there's a whole bunch of people around in the restaurant just looking like, what the heck is he doing? And don't let me forget, it looks like he just got off of work, like he was in doctor scrubs or like the nurses' outfits, you know what, like the things that they wear. A doctor or a nurse is talking to me like this. They're being so rude, and they're basically making fun of how short I am. I was like, you know what, sir, you go ahead and stay on your knees on the floor like that. I'm gonna walk away. So later on, this guy is seated at a table and I have to walk by at one point. He sees me and he tries to say hi to me, and he's laughing because he thinks he's so funny. And I was just like, no, you are not funny. I'm not gonna even acknowledge you anymore. So I just walked away. Alright everybody, I am done telling stories for now. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. If you guys want me to tell more stories that are embarrassing, rude, or disgusting, let me know and I'll do that. Alright everybody, thank you guys so much. Love you. Bye.
Every time you see me, I be out. Every time you see me, I be out. Every time you see me, I be out. Every time you see me, I be out.